ഇന്ത്യയുടെ പ്രിയങ്കരനായ യുവ തേജസ്, യുവശക്തി.
To this ground, thank you for coming here. Kerala is a beautiful place, but the real reason I'm happy to be here is because I'm very, very proud of the people of Kerala. How one can live in harmony with diverse communities and many, many cultures in the same state. In healthcare, in primary education, and in the role of women in politics is exceptional. And one cannot talk about Kerala without talking about the lakhs of Keralites who are outside India, working for this country, toiling hard for this country, and making everybody in this country extremely proud of their work. Keralites have not only built this state, they have built Dubai, and they have built many, many other cities in the Middle East. Sometimes I travel to the Middle East, to Dubai, and I see those big roads. I think to myself that these big roads are very nice, but they would not be here without the sweat and the hard work of my friends and brothers and sisters from Kerala. I visited Kuwait, and they took me to a hospital. They took me to a children's hospital because they wanted to show me how good the hospital was. It was a very technologically advanced hospital, and they walked me around the hospital. They said, now we are going to show you the heart of the hospital. And I thought they are going to show me some machine. They are going to show me some fancy machine. They said, we are going to show you what drives this hospital, what this entire hospital is built on. And then they took me to a room and they showed me 30 nurses from Kerala. And they said that this is the heart of the hospital. I was told recently that there were certain issues in Saudi Arabia with regards to our people there, and I'm very happy that Ravi has gone there and helped resolve the issues. Today is the second anniversary of our government and the end of the yatra that we have just been through. I would like to congratulate all of you because with this yatra you are doing the most important thing that a political party can do. You are listening to the people of Kerala. The Kerala Congress has reached into the houses of people and asked them what they want for their future. I think it's very, very important that our government now takes action on what the people have suggested. We have one of the most dynamic and capable chief ministers in this state, and I am confident that he is going to act on what the Yatra has suggested. But I would also like to make a comment, a general comment about politics in our country. Some days ago, I had come to Kerala and I had gone to a panchayat level meeting, where one of the people in the meeting raised his hand and told me that there is a tremendous distance between politicians and people in the entire country. When we talk about 21st century politics, the challenge is to bridge the gap between the politician and the common man, to make the common man feel that he can easily impact political decisions. We have taken a large step in the Youth Congress and the NSUI in bringing in youngsters and involving them in politics. But I think we need to get into the habit of involving people in decisions much more effectively and aggressively. And I am aware that the Chief Minister spends a lot of time in the districts discussing issues and talking to the constituents and talking to people of Kerala. So I think that is a very positive thing, and that is the direction we should head in. I would like to say a little bit about Kerala. Kerala is a global tourist destination. It attracts tourists from all over the world, and it is a beautiful place What I would like to see is Kerala becoming a global business destination. I am proud of what Keralites have done in the Middle East and abroad, but I would like to see large numbers of jobs being created locally. I think it is very important, if we want to achieve this, that we focus on two things: on building world-class infrastructure and on developing a world-class higher education system. The Chief Minister mentioned to me that he is giving autonomy to colleges, and that is a very, very good step. But I think what Kerala needs to think about is developing the best higher education system in this country. You have managed it in primary education. Now the challenge for the Chief Minister is to do it for higher education and show the rest of the country that Kerala can be number one in higher education. I am happy to note that the UDF is making progress on infrastructure development. And I am happy that I don't have to see the half-built flyovers that the CPM used to deliver to the people of Kerala. I remember I came to a place once, I saw a half-built flyover, I went back to Delhi, and then maybe 1 or 2 years later I came back to the same place, the same flyover was built half, and it wasn't complete. So I am quite happy to see the progress on the Trivandrum deep sea container port, which is the deepest natural port in the world. I am happy to see the progress on the smart city that will provide 1 lakh direct and indirect jobs to the youth of the state. I am also happy to see the metro rail projects and the monorail projects that are now progressing quickly. The new Kannur airport is now finally coming to its own, and we are developing it. I mentioned that we must focus on higher education and we must focus on infrastructure. You have the Kerala government, which is the UDF government, and you have the Delhi government, which is also a Congress party UPA government. I would like to commit to you that whatever help can be given to Kerala from Delhi, whatever help can be given, we are going to give you in full measure. With the Chief Minister, we will engage in other senior leaders to ensure that the government of Kerala has the full support of the Indian government. There is also something about Kerala that I must tell you that disturbs me. Everybody is allowed to have their viewpoint. But what disturbs me about our opposition is their systematic use of violence and aggression against the Congress vote. I would also like to say a few things about their ideology. As you know, the rest of the world has given up on communism. Tomorrow, the leader of China is coming to India, and the Chinese themselves have got a completely different view of communism than they used to have. I would urge the Communist Party in Kerala to look around in the rest of the world and ask themselves why this ideology has failed everywhere, and ask themselves why they are insisting on holding on to an ideology that no longer works anywhere in the world. The government of Kerala should focus. But I would also like to add that we are the Congress party, and we are an inclusive party and the party of everybody in this country. That we never forget the poor, the weak of this country. We have to pay special attention to the SC, fishermen, laborers and artisans. Have a conversation with these communities and ask them and understand what their needs are and help deliver their needs. The UK government has got some excellent central programs. We have brought you the right to information, the Mahatma Gandhi Manrega, and now we have placed the right to food in Parliament. It's going to guarantee that no single Indian sleeps at night hungry. That the opposition is acting against the interest of the poor Indian people who this bill is going to benefit. I understand politics, but I do not understand how political parties can do things that actively hurt the poor of this country. It's been for some time now, and the opposition does every single thing they can do to stop this bill from passing. It does not matter what they do, because the UPA and the Congress party is going to give you the right to food, and we are going to guarantee that the poor people of this country do not go hungry anymore. We believe in inclusive government, we believe in liberalization, we believe in opening our business, but we also believe that every single Indian has to be part of the progress in this country. I was on tour in Rajasthan a few days ago, and in Rajasthan they have recently launched a generic medicine program that is very, very successful. They are giving free generic medicines to the people of Rajasthan. Private hospitals cater to wealthy people. They care to everybody and the weakest people in this country. We have to ensure that everybody feels part of the progress. I would like to end by thanking you once again for going to the people of Kerala, for asking them and understanding their needs. Spent years of his life working for the Congress party, working for the people of Kerala. He gives his blood and he gives his sweat to the Congress party. For me, the single most important thing is that the Congress worker gets respect, and we ensure that the Congress workers' interests are looked after in the party. Again, for coming here, and thank you for your hard work in the area.